In the background, you see the scribbles of someone trying to come up with a solution. Well, it does look like a pentagram, doesn't it? I'm making a cold shot that I'm gonna get the legend, because I feel pretty good about the solution. Alright, so... Whoa-pow! This is the awesome deck that I had the good fortune of stumbling on in the Hearthstone, competitive Hearthstone subreddit today. It was made by Simplexity. He put in one Earthshock instead of a Hex, but I decided the Hex would be better. Personal preference. His innovation is putting in the bomb lobbers, as well as a host of other things.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
That hand isn't that great. Kinda terrible.
I can fix anything.
It's alright, just a challenge.
Hello, hello, hello. I can fix anything.
Oh, this isn't good. Board control was lost. Sure sucks to start the day off with a loss. With such a promising deck, too. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
Well played. You win this.
Well, that's the first step. That's the first game in a long series of games.
Thrall versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Now that's a hand.
I can fix anything.
Elements
I can fix anything.
I wonder if he possibly didn't have a mech on turn 2. You can't count on that.
Portals online.
That would have been rather unlikely. Well, after that first game of incredible sadness, looks like he gets a game of incredible sadness.
Elements guide me.
I am ready.
Elements guide me.
Go, Zap-O-Matic! Fireball. Wapow. Alright. K-Blue asks, if I were the opponent, would I choose to kill the Mech Warper or the Whirling? I'd do the same thing he did. Kill the Mech Warper. Hex. Not bad. Bomb Lobber also pretty good.
Special delivery.
Well played.
Powering up. Portals online. Something needs tinkering? Check it, check it, check it, check it.
Yeah, I believe his hand has 2 spare parts. 1 spare part. So this is good. For me. Hero ability Annoy or this. That'll do. This is both fireballs and both frost bolts. Oh yes, a bad card.
I can fix anything. I can fix anything. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'll fix you.
Let's go in for the Doomsayer Gambit.
I will fight with honor. For Doomhammer.
One common question being asked is, why is there no Lightning Storm in this deck? I'm going to point out the reason is basically the same reason why Mech Mage doesn't run Flame Strike. It's different but similar. This is a deck that relies on board control, so the opponent will hopefully never have anything out there. And if you have to catch back up with Lightning Storm, you've probably already lost. That's the philosophy behind this deck. Also, another question is, why is there no card draw in it? The answer is, you just ride the early game board control into a win. And card draw is too slow.
Greetings, friend.
Powering up. Portals online. Put this apple on your head. Engage.
I'm going to take that out in case of guys coming out. And Zombie Chow is really strong against this deck. And we got the muster. The perfect 1, 2, 3. So I can't really, well, I'm at a big disadvantage, I guess what I should say. Instead of, I can't really win. I'm at a significant disadvantage, is the way to put it.
To arms, men!
Yeah, that was basically perfected by the Paladin there. No Shaman losing to that draw. The 1, 2, 3 coin quartermaster.
Elements guide
Jayhawk asks, you mentioned early board and control and yet you don't run Chow. Well, another deck that doesn't run Chow is Mech Mage. Deck is very similar to Mech Mage. Maybe Dr. Boom will throw things my way. You can't have perfect answers for dice. Can he? Lay asks, why no Bloodlust? The answer is the Flame Tongue totems take enough advantage of the board control. Having too many cards which rely on you being in the lead will result in you not being in the lead, and then will result in you losing.
I've got the beast in my sight. Reporting for duty.
For example, Bloodlust is quite bad here. In this deck, I would say Bloodlust is a pretty big win more card. And winning more is not very useful. Wino says, the Mech Mage has catch-up mechanisms with Antonitis and spare parts. And that's true. The two are very similar. This one has a bit more burst, if the things come together well, and also has a stronger early game. So there are pros and cons. There's comments that I've stabilized, but no, I'm pretty much set to lose this game. If this deck is stabilizing, it means it lost. Which is the same reasoning for why Lightning Storm is generally poor in this deck. I've also drawn like all the big cards from the deck, so game over, man.
Reporting well played. Your soul shall be mine for Doomhammer.
Force him to have Dark Bomb or take lots of damage. Oh, well, that was not bad. It's a turn where he probably wants to tap, so this is fine. No, it's not what I expected of Hamlock. Zoo question mark? Do I start bashing away at these? I think so. No. Pointless. Huh, by going for it now. Wow. Okay. It evened out. So it's all fair, right?
I can fix anything.
No, let's go for it.
My shield for Argus!
I'll fix you.
Some people criticize the playing of the Flame Tongue there, but it's the playing of the Flame Tongue which allowed the Cogmaster to live on the other hand. It's all quite situational. Unfortunately, he's gathered board control from a position of strength, so looks like the opponent is favored strongly here. Oof, boom. Looks like this was like an anti-aggro deck, and unfortunately it worked out. I have 10, 17. I don't see myself winning the game quickly enough if I don't kill the 7/7, since that thing kills me in 3 hits, but if I get rid of it, my lifespan extends a lot. But still, that is a lot of damage. I have, let's say, 15 damage to face. How am I going to get the other bits, though? I don't think I can kill him fast enough with the Doomhammer. 4 damage, he's at 18. Very well.
Elements guide me.
Probably should have played the Rockbiter before he possibly gets a taunt up, but if he gets a taunt up, I lose anyways. Kind of shooting the moon with this play. Four, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I would have won with Rockbiter there. It's a rough start to the day with the deck.
I will fight with honor for Doomhammer.
Powering up. Portals online. Escape.
Alright.
Reporting for duty.
Blah. Did fear that, but so it looks like that's going to take 3 of them. Alright. Get him!
Follow the rules.
Good, he doesn't have enough DPS to kill the stuff here. If I kill this, he may not have enough DPS to kill the totem, because he needs to deal 6 damage thanks to this, and he only has 4. Or he needs to deal 5 and only has 4.
Shields up. Red alert.
4-1. So that being a 4 wouldn't matter much. But it would matter in the sense of, yeah, I should play this one and then swing, and then play Shredder. 4-3, that's out of range.
Elements guide me.
Almost on the stabilization. But boom! Boom's not a bad answer to boom. Actually, it tends to be a bad answer. It does. Crackle, crackle. I might have the kill on the board, though. Yeah, I have it. I'm glad I won against the Paladin there. It's a tough match. Here are those elusive Druids.
For Doomhammer.
And the draws are starting to come my way. One of the big reasons why I'm running this deck today is because I expect mini Druid. Eddie asked, didn't Trump say that Shaman was one of the weakest classes? True, but the metagame has shifted in such a way where this deck gets its chance to shine.
Nox Ramus is ours.
His Wrath is a few turns late, unfortunate for him.
Natural mistake.
Ah, forgot to. Let's see. How do I want to handle this? I probably can't afford to play hero ability this turn. So maybe I just, yeah, I do this. And I plan to finish that with the Doomhammer. Kisura asked, didn't you say Shaman was the only class without any unfairness? As Golems vs. Gnomes changed that. We've got a little bit of unfairness here. Like, Mech Warper is unfair. So, it brings in a lot of the unfair cards from neutral cards and mechs. And then it just might have something. Darn, too bad. You had exactly those two cards.
Elements guide me.
V-Masto asks, if everything is unfair, doesn't that mean everything is fair? Yeah, I mean, unfair is shorthand for saying every class has something uniquely them, which is very powerful. Or, in shorthand, unfair. Currently, this deck might perform better against the field in general, because there's a lot of Druid. And Druids find it difficult to remove things. And this deck has a lot of things that need to be removed.
Elements guide me. Elements guide me.
What is unfair in this deck? Well, Fire Elemental is a very strong card. Power Mace plus Mix is unfair. Doomhammer plus Rockbiter is unfair. Rockbiter plus Whirling Zap-O-Matic is unfair. Flame Tongue Totem plus Hero ability is unfair. Sixth. What bad?
Well played.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Glad I picked that card up. Haven't started with a turn 1 Cogmaster yet.
Greetings, friend.
That's pretty unfair.
I can fix anything.
Cogmaster is unfair, that is. He kept a lot of cards, so I'm quite certain he would buff it. So Mech Warper would just be the trade. But that might be okay.
Powering up. Portals online. I can fix anything. Powering up.
Well, the start is quite strong. Could Rock Biter, but that messes the curve up. Can't play Noyatron into a 3-2. Quote unquote can. Oh, opponent got a better draw. Yeah, it happens.
What to do? What to do?
Ooh. Get him, Doomhammer.
Elements guide me.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Darn. Alas.
You win.